Hopefully he's going to play by the rules. Hopefully everybody's been tested. Hopefully it's all worked out this way the rules are. I'm looking forward to this. Thank you.
That was Joe Biden on his way to Nashville earlier today. As we've mentioned, one of those new rules is cutting the microphone of the candidate not speaking in order to ensure no interruptions. It will go into effect at the beginning of each 15-minute segment. Former Deputy Assistant Secretary of State and Senior Advisor to Hillary Clinton, Philippe Reines, joins me now to talk more about what we can expect tonight. Philippe, good to see you again. Thanks so much for being with us. So how do you expect this muted microphone setup to work?
Elaine, I think it's going to be a doozy. I think it might backfire for a simple reason. The debate is in 6 15-minute segments. And the first 4 minutes are going to have this muting situation where the person not speaking will not be able to be heard. The problem is if you tell someone that for 4 minutes that they have to behave, you're telling them that for the other 11 minutes, you can do what you want. And, sure, so it's going to keep Donald Trump in check while it's being used. But I'm not sure that the 66 minutes of the 90 are going to go any better, because if he's intent on, railing against Joe Biden, then he's going to find a way to do it no matter how many buttons, the moderator and the producers have.
Well, the president is bringing a former business partner of Hunter Biden, Tony Bobulinski. Then candidate Donald Trump, as you recall, brought accusers of former President Bill Clinton to the 2016 debate against Hillary Clinton. Who do you think, Philippe, this strategy plays to?
I don't think that Donald Trump has been one Tony Bobulinski away from turning this race around. So I had not heard the name before today. I understand the point. Maybe he should have brought an epidemiologist with him or someone who he can point to and say, this is someone that I am now taking advice from and who I think can help with COVID, and I'm naming as COVID czar. I really don't think that the 70, 80, 90, maybe 100 million people watching really want to hear about this guy. And it's just to come out as such a jumble when Donald Trump, whether it's muted or unmuted, when it just has a chance to start spewing all this Hunter Biden stuff, it's not going to be coherent to the listener. And he's been doing this for a year. He was impeached over this. So, he's in the predicament he is with 11 days to go. It's beyond doubling down. He's quadrupling, quintupling, or whatever it is down. And it's not going to work.
Fighting the coronavirus, of course, is one of the topics tonight. And while campaigning in Philadelphia last night, former President Obama slammed the Trump administration's response. Let's listen to just a little bit of that.
We literally left this White House a pandemic playbook that would have shown them how to respond before the virus reached our shores. They probably used it to, prop up a wobbly table somewhere. We don't know where that playbook went. 8 months into this pandemic, cases are rising again across this country. Donald Trump isn't suddenly going to protect all of us. He can't even take the basic steps to protect himself.
So, Philippe, as you know, since the last debate, President Trump and many people in his orbit tested positive for the coronavirus. So how might the conversation about COVID-19 be different tonight because of that?
I think on the question of health, it's really going to be up to the moderator, because other than a glancing reference or maybe a glancing blow, I'm not sure Joe Biden is going to say, well, you're the one that since we last spoke has been in the hospital for 4 days and on a cocktail of experimental medication. I think, if Kristen Welker comes out of the gate the way her colleague Savannah Guthrie did last week when she interviewed Donald Trump and pressed him on specifics about, did you have pneumonia? When did the last time you test? That might be a more effective way to do it, but I'm not exactly sure that that's what's on the tip of the moderator's tongue. And if Donald Trump goes after Joe Biden on handling COVID, and if he does what he did last time about saying that the Obama administration and Joe Biden blew handling SARS, I think you might hear Joe Biden either just echo what President Obama said or just, say, as President Obama said yesterday, because there's no one that makes Donald Trump see red more than Barack Obama. It's no one handles him or gets under his skin more.
In our final 20 seconds or so, Philippe, how confident or not confident should Democrats be feeling right now?
I think they should let themselves feel confident. Look, I was wrong 4 years ago. A lot of us were wrong. Most of us were wrong. I don't think we should live in fear and paralysis in 2016. It's a different situation. There are no third parties. He's having a harder time defining his opponent negatively. And, people are forgetting that we've had two things since. One, we've had 2018, which did not go well for the Republicans. And two, there's something that Donald Trump has now that he didn't have 4 years ago. And that's a record. And it's abysmal. And, this might be as simple as people want to get rid of him. This is the first time they have a chance to fire him. That doesn't mean it's the first day they would have.
All right, Philippe, sorry to cut you off. We're coming up to the top of the hour. Philippe Reines, always great to have you. Thank you so much, Philippe.
Thank you, Elaine.